go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn ain't that.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It is Manchester City, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Franck Ribéry. Torres now. Joshua Kimmich. Van Basten. Socrates. And he's broken free. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one. So back in action. Will there be a quick response from City? There needs to be. Rodri. Tonali with it. City pushing forward with options available. And potential danger. Mohamed Noor. Jude Bellingham. Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Andrea Cambiasso. And Bellingham. Hierro, well aware of the threat around him. Franck Ribéry. The ball with Rodri. Romelu Lukaku now. And nearing the half-time interval, Real Madrid hold the edge here. Stuart, how about your assessment of what you've seen from them in the first 45?
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
Sandro Tonali. And we will have just one additional minute. That is that for the first half here. The ball moving again. Real have the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Socrates. Now with Van Basten. Van Basten. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here. 2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Franck Ribéry. Well, he's certainly not alone. Oh, great defending. And Real come away with it. Well, we're into the final half hour. Van Basten. Van Basten, chance to finish. Great work defensively, but still the chance. And putting paid to the danger. Fernando Torres. Romelu Lukaku now. Will it be Lukaku? A goal! Just what they needed. Still plenty of life in this match. And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Van Basten. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick.
Go! Come on! Go!
Well, sadly, you've got to say, it all went horribly wrong for him.
Well, he backed his technique. Unfortunately, on this occasion, it let him down badly. That's a poor effort. Well, it hasn't been a great performance, but the fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise. Can the players respond and find this equaliser?
Time is against Manchester City, but still they could hit back. Well, it didn't go to plan in the end. And just 5 minutes remaining. And what can they do to stop him running at them? And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder, Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Must be! Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Jude Bellingham. Luka Modric. Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. To take the lead, a goal! The opening statement of the match, a richly deserved lead, and now they can celebrate. Mbappe, Morientes, good pass, Mbappe. And it's with Marco van Basten. Showing patience, looking for the equaliser. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. And Bellingham. Fernando Morientes. Mbappe with it. They've regained possession. Jude Bellingham. Mbappe. Fernando Morientes. And Bellingham. Great opportunity. And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a 2-goal lead now. The first half here comes to an end. Well, without putting too fine a point on it, Real really struggled in the first half. Will we see a response from them in the second? Out of play it goes, and it will be a throw-in. Jude Bellingham. Fernando Morientes. And it's opening up. Couldn't grab hold of it. Well, nothing comes of it. Socrates. Bellingham. Van Basten. No let-up here. And Real doing well to win it back. Van Basten. Kimmich. Could put one back here. There it is! A goal to reduce the arrears and give them hope that they can turn this round. Eder Militao. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go with time not on their side. Oh, disappointing clearance. A goal! Sheer excitement! Level again here! Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. At this late stage, Real Madrid doing everything in their power. So the final whistle, even Steven in the end, a drawn match here. What did you think of Real Madrid's performance?
Well, Derek, they are normally the better team, but that wasn't the case today because it was a below-par display, and they just have to switch their focus to the next match now.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Real Madrid taking on Real Madrid.
Well, they've got everything needed for a good game here. 2 motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Noor, Jude Bellingham, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Lampard, and the pass deftly cut out. Donnarumma. Salem Al-Dosseri, Henry, Son. What can Real do from this position? A disappointing end to the move. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Van Basten, Socrates. Good looking sequence. And the deflection there before it went over the byline. Going to be a corner. And a goal! A significant deflection, and no wonder the goalkeeper is looking up at the sky in disbelief. Salem Al-Dosseri, sloppy in possession from Real. Henry. Socrates. And it's with Marco van Basten. Well, a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. Well, finally the whistle had to be sounded. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. There it is! 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer. And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Philippe Lahm. Bale. And Noor coming away with the ball. He's in here. And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Now, please remind you that racism will not be tolerated in any form, and offenders will be removed.
Well, the ball moving again, and Real very much in charge of this one. Socrates. Chance to play it in. Attacking possibilities for Real. And no problems at all for the keeper. Van Basten. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And it's with Socrates. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped? Well, on they go again, and Real very much in control. Andrea Cambiaso. 20 minutes to go. Son. Drogba. Fernando Hierro. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And Bellingham. Well, he's certainly not alone. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Wonderful chance. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening. Van Basten. Socrates. And it's with Socrates. Frank Lampard. Messi. Drogba. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.